In this video, we'll solve the system of equations square root of x plus 2 square root of y equals 14, and then square root of y plus 2 square root of x equals 13. For positive integers, I'll call the first one equation 1, I'll call the second one equation 2. From equation 1, you have that square root of x, so solving for square root of x, that would be 14 minus 2 square root of y. And also, I forgot to mention, because they're positive integers, x and y are both bigger than or equal to 1. So now square root of x is bigger than or equal to the square root of 1, which is 1. So now we're going to solve for y. So we have 14 minus 1 is 13 is bigger than or equal to 2 square root of y. Now we're going to reverse the signs and then divide by 2. So that'd be square root of y is less than or equal to 13 over 2. We're going to square both sides, knowing that y has to be bigger than or equal to 1 already. So that means that y is bigger than or equal to 1, but it's less than or equal to the square of 13 over 2, which is 169. Over 4, which is 42.25, which is definitely less than 49. What that really means is that y is a square between 1 and 36. So this has to be a square. Now why is that a square? Because you have two things that equal an integer, which means they both have to be integers. Okay, good. So now let's do the same thing for equation 2. For equation 2, we have that the square root of y equals 13 minus 2 square root of x. That also has to be bigger than or equal to 1. Now so let's solve for the square root of x. So that would be 12. It's bigger than or equal to 2 root x. Divide by 2, switch the signs. That would be the square root of x is less than or equal to 12 divided by 2 is 6. So again, x has to be bigger than or equal to 1 and less than or equal to 36, and it's a square, like we said before. Okay, so now let's test y is a square, so that would be 1, 4, 9, so that would be 1 squared, 2 squared, 3 squared, 4 squared is 16, 5 squared is 25, and 6 squared is 36. So let's try all of these. Okay, into the first equation, which is the square root of x plus 2 square root of y equals 14. So plugging in 1, so plugging in number 1, you get into y, you get square root of x. So that'd be 2. So that 14 minus 2 is 12. Okay, let's do that again. So square root of x for 2, that would be 2 times the square root of 2. Sorry, y being 4. So y equals 1, y equals 4. So square root of 4 is 2, times 2 is 4. 14 minus 4 is 10. Y is 9. We get the square root of x is 14 minus 2 times 3. 14 minus 6 is 8. Y is 16. You get the square root of x will be square root of, that would be 4 times 2 is 8. So that would be 6. Y is 25. So that would be 5 times 2 is 10. So that would be square root of x equals 4. And finally, y equals 36. Square root of x equals, that'd be 6 times 2 is 12. 14 minus 12 is 2. Okay. So you can instantly see from a lot of these, from these can't be, because that would be x equals 144, x equals 100, and x equals 64, which is too big. So now we have 3 cases for y. Y equals 16, 25, or 36. So let's try these in the original. So y equals 16, 25, and 36. Okay. And then those, we have that x would be 36. Okay, so x would be 36. And then 4 squared is 16. And then finally 4. So let's see which ones work out of these. So these are ordered pairs. So we have 6 plus 2 times the square root, so that would be 4 times 2 is 8. So that works. Well, let's try in equation 2. We get square root of y is 4 plus 2 times the square root is, so that would be 6 times 2 is 12 plus 4 doesn't work in the second equation. So 5 plus square root of 16 is 4 times 2 is 8. So this one works. And this one will not work. So our solutions are x equals 16, y is 25. And that is the end of the video. Hope you liked it.